Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, why do I look like this? Why do some people look exactly like their parents, while others look like their grandparents? And here's something even stranger. Why do humans share 98% of their DNA with chimpanzees? The answers are hidden inside something incredibly small. Inside every cell of your body is a tiny molecule called DNA. It's like an instruction manual that tells your body how to grow. Your DNA decides things like your hair color, eye color, and height. Inside DNA are small sections called genes. These genes control many of the traits that make you, you. But remember the question from earlier. Why do some traits look like they come from your grandparents? We'll get to that in a moment. So where did your genes come from? You inherit them from your parents. About half of your genes come from your mother, and the other half come from your father. That's why family members often look similar. But genes don't always behave the way we expect. Some genes are dominant, meaning they appear easily, but others are recessive, and these hidden genes can stay quiet for generations. Remember the question we asked earlier? Why do some people look more like their grandparents than their parents? Here's why. Recessive genes can stay hidden for generations. They pass quietly from parent to child, and suddenly appear again years later. That's why your smile, eye color, or face shape might come from someone in your family you've never even met. But humans aren't the only creatures with DNA. In fact, every living thing on Earth has DNA. Animals, plants, even microscopic bacteria. DNA is the universal code of life. It's the reason living things can grow, survive, and reproduce. But this leads to another strange question. Why do humans share so much DNA with other animals? Remember earlier when we mentioned chimpanzees? Humans share about 98% of their DNA with them. That doesn't mean we are the same species. But it shows that humans and chimpanzees share a common ancestor from millions of years ago. And here's something even more surprising. Humans even share some DNA with plants. Even a banana contains part of the same genetic code. So, the next time you look in the mirror, remember this. You're not just looking at your reflection. You're looking at millions of years of genetic history, written inside your DNA. And this is only the beginning of the incredible science inside your body.